And we are live. Welcome back to Kirby Superstar Ultra, even though it's been like 2 weeks since I last played it. But shoot, we don't gotta worry. Hopefully the volume is okay. But you know, basically, just say the same things I say every single time I start a stream. But previously we cleared the first portion of the game to an extent. We have Milky Way Wishes to do, and then spoiler alert, after Milky Way Wishes, some more stuff unlocked. So I don't think I'll be finishing this game today. We'll probably just, because Milky Way Wishes is pretty long from what I remember. So yeah, we'll just hopefully there's a good amount of content to fill 2 hours like usual, or if not, I know a point where I want to stop so that I don't end up playing the whole game today. But anyways, let's get back into Kirby. Let's get the Kirby story. Welcome for joining Foxy Studio and PSI Blue Scout. I saw you in there too. Oh, I guess I should read this. One day in the year ? Sun and Moon began to fight day and night. They fought. Based on true story. What, I don't know. What does Mark sound like? Hey, hey, hey. No, that was not. That was it. Can you make peace between the sun and moon? You need to ask the giant comet Nova for help. But first, there's something we must do. Gives us like a lot of time to read this dialogue. To ask Nova, some of it goes by quick, some of it doesn't. To ask Nova, we must gather all the power from the stars around us. You know what? I don't even like remember that actually. It will be difficult, Kirby, but you can do it. Like, I don't remember there being like an explanation as to why Kirby had to go to other. We're counting on you. Good luck. But now it makes a lot of sense because in this chapter we fly around to planets, do levels and do stuff. Is this your first time playing Milky Way Wishes? No, but I don't know. This game within the game, yeah, like it does something special with copy ability. I would like to be reminded on how that works. But don't worry, he can do something that's even more useful. He can use Copy Essence Deluxe. I love that they gotta call it Copy Essence Deluxe. Like if Essence wasn't already an extremely cool word to use, they had to add the Deluxe. And he could stock up on lots of different abilities. Yeah, so you can like use whatever ability you want at any time, but you gotta find them first. And I probably won't be finding all of them because, you know, they hide it and stuff. But I'll just get what I can get, and hopefully I get ones that I like, and I don't gotta beat the game with Carousel. Hello. I like the puzzle piece sort of background that's on that. That's like one of the floorings in Animal Crossing. Tap the lower screen. He's pad. I get it. I don't need that. So here's our world map. It's actually like kind of like a weird momentum how Kirby moves here. So cool. But we can do the levels in any order, but we may as well just do them in the order they're presented. I like the sort of like sloppy 3D look that all those things had. Now I gotta be reminded of the controls real quick. Oh, right off the bat is this level with the weird gimmick with the seat. Like right now that tree's not there, or that tree's covered, and then we go here and it's like, oh, the tree's still covered. What do we do? Oh, we go in here again, and then what? It's autumn, and then the tree's okay. Alright, I forgot about the. Somehow, miraculously, I forgot about the tutorial that we just saw that said I don't get copy ability. Yet. Ooh. Gotta remind myself of the controls a little bit because it's been a little while since I played. You know, even though Kirby is never made, obviously. Definitely did not just get hit in the game ever. I could use you. Yep, and now the water's frozen. I can break I always mix up what I'm supposed to press to do the slide. Why did he get mad at me? I didn't even. We're good. might be a secret door. If I remember that I had to. I like snow, very obviously, because it's like the entire thing I theme my YouTube channel. More snow in a video game, the better. Also, I guess this thing actually has a hitbox, so you can only hit the head part. Oh yeah, no. Okay, let's go back and go to that door that was here, right? Is that going to be in this, or do I gotta go again? Oh, no, there it is. What's in here? It's gotta be an ability. It's Cutter. Everybody's like, okay one. Okay. Definitely better, you know, games like this where it can do more than just one thing. You were watching Zim? What of Zim were you watching? Just like the original show? But that's the whole level? Well, I guess it's not the whole level. We get a boss fight. Boss fight for babies. I could do this in my sleep, bro. Come on. The other one hasn't even attacked yet. Combos. What? Gotta remember the guard. Doesn't help too much. You still take damage if you're guarding, but certain things hurt the guard more. Like definitely those bugs there hurt more. You can still use his buddy to attack even though he's crying. That was a weird attack. How'd they come up with that one? They just like slide their body parts to each other. This area is pretty. The Fountain of Dreams. They're continuing the continuity. I guess then this is, I mean, well this was after Smash, this version of it at least, but I wonder if that looks sort of similar to that in the original of this, and then that's like very directly what they made the Smash Bros. Stage off of. You're just watching the movie? That's good. I've been meaning to rewatch the movie. I've already watched it like 4 or 5 times, like basically within the month that it came out. But right now I'm kind of struggling for inspiration on some art homework stuff. I think like looking at how good that movie looks and being reminded on how good Invader Zim is will push me to start working on some stuff. Plus it's just, you know, aside from that, it's just a great movie. Is there lag? Oh yeah, I just saw that. That was odd. Hopefully that doesn't persist. But let me know if we get bad lag going. I don't even need to wait, how do I get that? And shoot it. Okay, I'll get the 1-up, I guess. Watched the movie 20 times? That's great. I'm trying to be like that. I want to watch it 1 million times because it's worth it that much. Probably can't break this. I need to come back to this level if I have fire, I guess. I like this area. These little bubbles like stop swimming when you're in them. In Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, there's a world that's like in space. It's sort of like on a space station almost. So there's a lot of areas where there's just like no, wait, I can just get it back. There's like floating spaces of water just in space, and I thought that was cool. Also probably go where I'm supposed to. Oh, that guy goes. Let's get Cutter back. Whoop. Accidentally jump over them because I pressed the wrong button again. I like that combo attack a lot. That feels good. Little crunchy sound effects it has are cool. Boop, boop. If Kirby can breathe in space, why can't he breathe in water? I mean, that's a great point, because Kirby's whole thing is that he could just eat anything. So, like, you know, maybe he's just covering his mouth so that he doesn't eat all the water. Not matter of not being able to breathe. But then again, if he could just swallow all the water, wouldn't that make all the water parts like easier? There's like a Kirby rainbowy constellation out there. Interesting that there's water all over here. Yeah, there's gotta be some sort of secret. That guy drowned himself. Kirby doesn't even have a nose. Yeah, but I mean, he does have a snorkel. I don't know. Maybe he's just messing around. He probably doesn't have to breathe ever under any circumstance. Okay, this is like a maze room. So then, was the door I missed a room that would have given me a copy ability or something? Oh. There. And going that way would just... Can go up, okay. One up, okay. Oop. Shots. Progress, or is this back? Brings me back, okay. No, wait, we wanna go up? Nope, okay. Go this way. But nope, that's the... I just ended up before. What's this door do? Okay. Fun room. Kirby would look kind of weird with the nose. He definitely would. That's one of those things that, like, maybe it would be worth, like, making, like, a nose copy ability. Like, as, like, a really weird joke. I guess that's probably progress because it takes me out of the water. Sponge out of water. Then I missed the copy ability. Oh, and we get to fight Daddy Whale. He's pink this time. I see it now, but on that sprite of him, like when he's facing forward, I was always very confused if he like had a big open smile or if it was like his stomach. His stomach. And his smile, but it smiles. Oh, oop. Thunder's not really the best for us. Cool. And I mean, like we're questioning why Kirby needs to snorkel and stuff underwater. How come the fish need goggles? These fish have goggles. Are they not fish? Are they impersonating fish? I'm sure with the amount of lore that Kirby has, there's like an explanation. Ugh. Almost. Oh my. I'm quite sure. There we go! I guess that combo attack does pretty darn good amount of damage. I don't like that. Then he floop. A nose copy ability. That would be cool if you think about it. Not a nose ability, but like a smell ability. Would be interesting. Just like, I don't know, like a big sneeze attack or something. Oh, this level's pretty, yeah. I like this game's like big focus on using like pre-rendered like 3D looking stuff. Very like a product of its time sort of thing, I think. What's up there? No. What? Oh, there's a fire thing again. Oh. Frozen. Good sprite. Frozen. I guess I didn't even realize it, but I get full health after I beat a level, I guess. That's useful, because I was going to die. Didn't we already encounter, like, that sort of puzzling room? I feel like this one's on a cloud, right? So it's gotta be special. Like, theoretically, I don't even have to fight that boss. Okay. This door bring me. I want that in the green beans, or the peas. Yes. Coffee. Door, and that's the end. But one of these might bring me to a copy ability. That's a mute. There we go, bird. Or wing. but we'll call it bird. Also don't that except for the boss that I always seem to be forgetting about every time. Oop. Was I damaging him? Wing is a really good ability for a boss. Good on them to get me that. Because I do only hit the eye. Particular version of Krakow. That does damage him. Is that because of Wing? Sort of mentioned it earlier, and I probably have said it already, but the thing that's so great about Kirby is just how crunchy everything is. Like, every time I hit this guy, the way he, like, flashes and then, like, has a frame where he's in pain, and it goes totally back to normal. It's like with that satisfying hit sound. Great. So video gamey. Krako's a flying Minecraft guardian. Perhaps. Do Kirby and Minecraft take place in this universe? Our Fire Planet. I remember this one. Maybe Wing will make this a little easy, but I remember this one being, yeah, all about the floor is lava. Very, quite literally like playing some Flappy Bird right now. Maybe it's a little easier without Wing, actually. Wing makes me fly a little too high. All these sleep enemies. I don't know how they're able to sleep when it's so warm. Just to me, it's very hard to sleep when it's hot. I wonder if that wasn't I was supposed to do that, or if that was one of those, aha, you think you were supposed to hit that, but you actually... Oh, wait, I get it. I take the invincibility candy and then I go back, then I can go through this. Yeah. There we go. Like Minecraft, right? And fire. Okay. Well, now I could backtrack to the other levels and fire to get the cannons. But oh, I won't be scary. Oop. Wait, no. I probably missed out on getting something. It's just... Right? I don't like the Kirby's chasing me. There. I don't know if there's just one copy ability in each level or what. It seems like that would be... There wouldn't be enough levels to have all the copy abilities. Maybe aren't that many copy abilities. That's something that's interesting about Kirby sometimes, is that it's like some games have way more copy abilities than some of the others, and a lot of the time you don't really even notice just because you have so much fun using the ones that there are. Sort of the same thing with Smash Bros. Like, if you think back when just Brawl was out, or like back when just the Wii U games were out, it was like, man, there's so many characters, this is awesome. But now Ultimate's out, and we look at all the other games, and we're like, wow, why are there no characters in any of them? I don't even need this. I'll take it. Don't feed me. I also like that this game keeps track of your score. And I like that screen super glitches out every time I translate. Awesome. That's a little tricky. That was like a new move I've never seen before. I was rolling. I guess I don't really know what caused that, but I was rolling as a fireball on the ground. I guess the sprite was different from the usual, like, running attack. Hook me. Ooh. Oh, wait, that's a good use for sound effect. Ready? Never mind. Play. Star Allies has less compared to the other games. I mean, I don't know like any. I don't think there's anything if I fly up here. I don't know if there's like I've never had a count on how many abilities are in certain games. But you're right. You're definitely right about that because Star Allies mostly just has like the basic attacks and like the new ones like the broom. Well, paint. Right? Wait. Star Allies has a paint ability, right? I'm losing my mind. I know that it has like an enemy that you can play as that has attacks. Right? I'm guessing this we're in a. It does, yeah. All right. This game has a paint attack as well, but it's sort of it works like how like Crash and Mike work, where it's just like one big attack. But that's actually like what the at least how I went about doing like the arena and stuff in Star Allies. That you play as Rock. You play as Rock and have Rock buddies, and then one painter buddy, and then if you mix the paint and Rock abilities in that game, you get like a super powerful Rock attack. And that's probably part of why that game kind of lacks some abilities, just because they tried to make like elemental versions of it. That was a cool gimmick. Although, I mean, that's a very cool game. I love that game, but it's definitely too easy. Aside from the, I mean, that's usually how Kirby is slightly easy, and then like the bonus content gives you tough time. But Star Allies was very easy. How did that not blow him up? Oh, bomb, there we go, okay. I don't like bomb. Take wing back, I guess. Oh, we gotta... Well, they bring Yo-Yo back in Star Allies, don't they? Is that like only second game that Yo-Yo's in, probably? I know the Star Allies adds the spider ability, which definitely is cool. Seems like a cool idea, but I never found it to be too useful. I mean, I think there's some like puzzles in that game that require you to use the spider ability to like make a bounce pad. I think that's kind of cool, but that's something that can just do attacks, you know. Just use hammer all the time because it'll never not be the best copy ability. Speaking of hammer, They wanted me to have it for that. Must I get it from this fight? Could I have been eating the bosses? I was thinking it was weird that I don't get knocked down, but no. Oh, there you go. Okay. I was assuming they were gonna hide hammer somewhere super secret or something, but they really just give it to you. I mean, I guess you did have to come out of your way to go to the room, but really good ability for them to hand out like that. One of the It's one of, if not the only ability that you can only get from a boss fight. They still have it like that. Like, they've never made an enemy that gives you hammer. Get wrecked. Bugsy. Bugsy 3D. He turned into an orange and he was orange. That's just messed up. They do definitely use a lot of the same mini bosses. Just, you know, wouldn't hurt them to come up with some new ones, but I think that's sort of like the vague things I've been hearing about, like what will be next for Kirby. It definitely sounds like they're planning to mix things up a bit. But for a while now, Kirby's mostly been a series about just like celebrating the series itself. Like every game is always full of references to other games, and it's always whoa, always very cute. But maybe a little, you know, not lazy because it's intentional, but just a little unappealing to people that are like, you know, they might look at it and be like, what, the guy, the frosty dude who shakes his butt still in there? Come on, do something else. I want to go back there and solve whatever puzzle would open that door, but I guess we just won't, and we'll boss who I died on last time. And Van Rock. Master Hand's ancestor. Quite literally, because they've definitely inspired to make Master Hand based off of this boss fight. Ooh, glad that hit. Kirby Ultimate. Kirby breaks space-time itself. That would be an interesting game. Oh, that's okay, Foxy. Thank you for joining in. Again, I got really low health there. But we haven't died. I don't want to jinx it, but like we haven't died yet, right? That makes me look pretty good. Sorry, I took a sip of water and I didn't. My microphone. So you know, you see, we got the like this path going on. It's like, hey, go to this level. Go to the, like the weird like Lost City of Atlantis in space. But what's this? How come this star is blinking and slightly larger than the other stars? That's because it's a secret level. She stole my copy ability and killed herself. I like that this has the nice save screen music. That's nice and relaxing. Crash is in here. Can I get Crash? I can, but they probably just do that because you can't get Crash otherwise. Like there's not going to be an Essence Deluxe for Crash because then you could just cheat the entire game. I mean, maybe that'd be one of those things that'd be cute as like, whoa, I was looking at the chat. They were trying to kill me. Right? Yeah. You definitely just followed your death there. What I was trying to say is like, if they gave you like an infinite Crash to use, that would be like a fun thing to do for like a 100% completion bonus or something. Just like how games usually give out sheets. Now with copy here, can I actually get that ability? Yeah. Okay. So that must be the entire reason why copy exists as an ability. Do I like this game? I love this game. This is one of my favorite Kirby games, and definitely one that I have some bruh. Oh, oops. Oh no. Oh no. No, go back. No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hang on. That's cringe. I was trying to use my soundboard and I loaded a save state and I might have just deleted all the progress that I just made. Oh. I should have been paying. I thought I disabled the save states. Oops. My sound effects aren't even working. I think.
Bruh.
Oh, that one worked. Okay. Well, that's cringe. Sorry about that. That's 100% my fault. We'll speedrun now, though. We can speedrun. That's just what happens, though, you know? That's what makes streams interesting, is when completely stupid things like that happen. Oh, I can skip the cutscene. Okay. Alright, let's go. We're speedrunning. We're speedrunning. I already failed the speedrun. All the speedrunners have already beaten me. I just have to know to never press my hotkeys ever again. I never went in that door, actually. Do I need a copy ability to get to that? Listen, I've already had to play this mode like a billion times because I've played this game a billion times anyways. Well, I'm not too upset. I just feel stupid. But that's okay. Let's forget that happened. Let's pretend the stream just started. Long to the stream, everybody, we're playing Kirby Superstar Ultra. We'll continue with the game at Milky Way Wishes. I definitely didn't erase my progress. I'm also definitely not playing this on an emulator. Here we go, level 1 done. What's my time? Time me. Oh, never mind, there's a boss fight, I forgot. I think I could put a timer on the screen. Maybe. Maybe I don't know if that's a feature that's built into my software or not. There we go. Done. Done. Get the thing. Get the thing. Yeah. Hello. Welcome. Yes. Welcome back. Hello. I can't like go here. Like nothing sort of happens there. Yeah. It's just kind of there for the aesthetic of it. Kirby kind of can't see his arms because he had the hat on there. Let's not even go in the water at all. There goes the sand land. Oop. Never mind, I have to go in. How come the Gordos look different in this game? I don't know if I brought that up before. But... I mean, they sort of look more how they look in Smash and stuff. Well, in most other 2D Kirby games, they don't really have that look. I think in the, like in Star Allies and stuff, they do adapt to making them look that way. They're just like, they're more like cartoony sort of in this game. And they're like very extremely angry looking, like most of the other Kirby games. Yeah, so like, I didn't even realize that until now either. That copy ability, it's weird that it even is in other modes other than this one, but that exists just for this mode so that you can get free copy abilities that you don't have like registered, which is sort of cool, but also like yeah, what's in here? Because I didn't go in here before. You can just use copy over and over again, so it's like not much of a point even needing to get the thing. If I do the cutter, I mean I can't do the cutter combo technically. Oh, but I can do that. Galaxy Brain. Help. Tell me it's just help. Give me something. Does this guy even get fighter probably? Whoop. But here we go. See, we're seeing new stuff. It's good. It's good that I restarted. Can I? Oh, sword. Okay. Can I eat things that are bosses? There's also like prophecy on the wall here. That's curious. I just have to walk back though. Come on. Who came up with that one? At least I got to see the guy walk into the spike. That was fun. And don't worry, you know, we definitely don't, spoiler alert, have to play Milky Way Wishes again as a different character or anything. Don't worry about it. I guess I could spend more time trying to figure out how to get it. I won't, because I know the way to go. Right here. Let's go. First try. I like that there's pancake. I like all the little... Count how many times I say like. Put a like counter in chat. I don't know how useful this is. So let's go back to Cutter. This guy's a big target, but I prefer to be far away from him. Expecting it to do the combo attack. Imagine if the fight with the moon and the sun was an eclipse. I guess in reality that makes sense. Like we can, if we ever have an eclipse, we can just think of it that way. It makes more sense. That almost feel like a cool, like, in the other Kirby games where like the sun and the moon are actual bosses that you have to fight, or rather, I don't know if those are like, I don't know how the Kirby lore works, but I guess those were just characters that happen to look like the sun and moon and aren't the actual sun and moon. But you know, like maybe they could have a final form that's like they merge and become an eclipse. There we go. Yeah, that attack is pretty darn strong. That's like a good, like, 1/8 of the health with that combo. Grab this. Keep going. Remember Pokemon Sun and Moon? That's a game name. Do we like that game? Or do we not like that? I know we don't even really like Sword and Shield. As like a collective. The Pokemon community. I don't know, do Pokemon fans like any Pokemon games? I guess that's a rude assumption. But I mean, you know, if I'm being honest about my opinions, I didn't really like Sun and Moon that much. I got Ultra Moon, and I really love the idea that the post game has a thing where like you fight all the old team leaders, like from Team Plasma and all that stuff. But you have to beat the game to get to that, and it's the same game that I already beat the year before, so I never went through it. But I didn't listen to like all the music. That music is... I love when Pokemon games like remix. I think Pokemon Black and White, specifically Black and White 2, have like the best music in the whole series, and I love how sort of like extremely like digital and those games sound. And a lot of at least like the more dramatic songs in Black and White 2 have like really compressed vocals in them in the background. I love how that sounds. There's some songs sort of like that in some of the 3DS games. Black and White makes Kirby sucks 100. He does suck. You're right. That is his ability. I didn't mod you yet, Chrome. Sorry. Forgot about that attack. That would be helping me. I wonder how good the sword would be on. Ooh. Oh, let's go get sniped. Black and White were your favorite? The first ones that I played were Diamond and Platinum. But like, that's sort of where like most of my memories sort of are. Let's get rid of it. But I think just like out of what I just personally like more, I definitely like Black and White more. Especially like, you know, it's like controversial about those games, but they, excuse me, they have a lot of focus on their storylines. And that's what makes me love them. Wait, no, I have to go back to get fire. Right, I remember now. Burning Leos. I also haven't been making partners, huh? I forgot about that. Make partners, I guess. I don't know how much that'll help. Wait, no, I don't want one for this level. I guess I do at this point, because the rest of the level is just minecarts. I could try to get the extra minecarts that I missed last time. Get moving? Okay. Gray. That means you would get both black and white. That's not fair. Isn't it awesome, though, for Pokemon that they made sequels to Black and White rather than just making Gray? Because there was such a strong story and they, like, felt the need to continue the story. Just kind of, like, add and make a bunch of... I'm just missing the stuff that I said I was going to... Okay. Like, I feel like Black and White 2 make the most substantial changes out of any other, like, sequel Pokemon game. And now they're just going to do DLC down the road, which is... awesome. Because, you know, through that, they could just add literally anything. I was wondering about it, because I played Pokemon Shield quite a bit last night because I was still trying to complete my Pokédex. I'm almost there. I need 52 more. But, wonder if the DLC for that's going to get delayed because of what's happening. Why does it give me 2 chances to get max tomatoes here? They really... First of all, they give me my health back when I beat the level anyways. It's like just for my score. Play Toy Story Mania? You know what? That's a darn good idea. That would be a pain. I don't know how I would play things that use like the Wii sensor bar. Because I have to sit at my desk, sort of. But definitely earlier today I've been thinking of things to do. Because I feel like I've been being extra lazy, despite the fact that, you know, I'm stuck at home now. So I want to start ramping things up. I think doing something like Toy Story Mania or like more like goofy cartoon related games and stuff would be a lot of fun. Probably, you know, match my brand a little. We got word about the brand, bro. Brand. Integrity. I like that this dude changes his colors all the time. I also like that my partner died, like, not even a minute after I brought him. I think it's good that I've been forgetting to make a partner, because they don't do anything. No, I can spit this at him. Let's go to the... Oh, I mean, I don't know. Let's go to the secret planet first, I guess, huh? Bruh. Yeah, let's, I mean, I can't use my hotkeys to get to the bro button, but I can mouse over to it.
Bruh.
There was bruh. I don't know if it played. Seems like they might be a little finicky right now. I also close the chat by doing that. I think there's 2 secret planets. So if I don't notice it, be on the lookout for it played good. It plays very quietly, like for me on my end, but the sound mixing that's on the stream is totally different from the sound that I'm hearing. Ninja, I guess. I don't want to. From singing the Undertale the musical. Whoa, story of Undertale. Now just auto-tune that like 17 times. Sound like that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're better off. I kind of want to get Yo-Yo. I do kind of want ice though. Don't, okay, buddy, don't destroy him. There we go, skadoosh. Can't stop watching that. I can't stop singing it. I love how Ice Kirby looks. Did I just change my mascot character to like Ice Kirby? It's nice. It's the ice that's on here. What's this guy named? Junkid? I'll like pronounce that instead of Japanese. Makes it sound better, maybe. Yeah, nice. Woo. Good job, Ninja. Or, sorry, Biospark. Who needs to get Biospark? I'll name my kid Biospark. That's like a pet name. We talked about pet names on another stream. Biospark is like a good, like weirdly goofy name for like a cat or something. Even like I'm thinking maybe even more like a rat or hamster. I also just got rid of ice for that. That's okay. Get fire. Jakid. Oh yeah, maybe it is like Jakid. That's a good pet name. Well, basically, I think most Kirby things are good pet names. Pet names for animals and your significant other. Be embarrassed to call your girl Honey? I'd be calling my girl Biospark. Alright, anyways. Good. But then the level keeps going for some reason. Right, so the water breaks that. Then what do I do to get that door open? Can I go up that? Oh, I can. And then we do press that, and then we go down. Then the current pushes us forward. Oh, okay. Well, it better be the best door I've ever seen in my entire life. It's stone. Okay, so it was the best door I've ever seen in my entire life. Glad that worked out. It also gives us an invincibility candy. Probably good. And a max tomato and just other food. There's food everywhere in this mode. Fight Wham Bam. And then we're back where we were before we accidentally totally did not accidentally load a save state and restart the program. Kirby's a rare species. We see a lot of enemies, but not other Kirbys. Yeah. That's, you know, if you want to get deep into the lore. I mean, I don't know. There's, like, not much of an explanation. There is just a lot of, like, even the anime, like, just talking a lot about how Kirby is some sort of super rare thing. But I think Star Allies probably more so than any other game, like, insinuates a Kirby backstory more than we had seen prior to that point. I can't spoil that. We'll probably end up playing that game. You know, in like 7 months when I play like all the other Kirby games. But anyways, here we are, we're back. Welcome back to the level that we left off on. Your Matt Pat's son? Exactly. There you go. Making up all our theories. Theories your fuel. Good, good, good. And 6 1-ups. Do I? I think I fight the heavy lobster again in this level, not the Meta Knight. Like, but like not the Meta Knight, like Meta Knight, like himself. Oh, there they go trying to kill me again. Seems they only do that when I had to look away from the game. Oh, that was a pretty yeah 1-up. I like this room. This is like a Galga arrangement type area. Oh, I definitely like need the jet ability to get that. Which I guess I could have gotten. What did that do? Did that do nothing, or did that do something somewhere else? It did something somewhere else. The way this whole room is laid out, it definitely probably just wanted me to have... Oh, I can go under this, I see. Probably wanted me to have jet for most of that. But I don't like jet, I don't think it'll work. Probably this hammer jump spin attack. Maybe not in this game, but like... Can I reach... Wait, can I do this? That button? Ooh. Oh no. Oh, okay. That's kept open for a pretty fair amount of time. Dude, first try. Oh, like the elevator room. So I guess there's more of a mini boss endurance, even though I kind of just did. This is only go up. Gotta find the right floor. What up? Oh no, I see. If I have spark, I can get. They respawn. Charge spark. You shoot it, break that, and then oh, it's a bunch of 1-ups. It's good for my score. Get the high score. I'm gonna assume this isn't the right way to go because it's the highest point. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that works too. So with Spark, if you sort of stand in place for a while and just like jiggle around the control stick a bunch of times, or arrow D-pad, whatever you want to call it, you charge it. You know, like static electricity. I don't like this color scheme. It's bonkers here. Like, it looks like he's a zombie, which it would make sense because we fought him like a million times. And there's the progress. Oh, but there's the heavy lobster and the weird factory in the background that's making them. I don't really know what the paint goo things are. Ooh. I have a difficult time with this fight or something. It was like very poor on it when I had to fight him on Revenge of Meta Knight. The other stream. That's probably just one more hit. No! Oh, okay, now one more hit. Thank you, Rocky. The partner helped. Rocky has been my best partner so far. Been alive for a while. Probably in part because he's Rock and he not die. Invincible. And here we are on the final level, sort of. You could be cool and go in that door right away, but I just wanted to show that you still land. boss was hard when you were little. It definitely is. But I played, whoa. This is going too fast. I need something probably better than Spark. Does this kill me? It did. Range. There's our first step. That's okay. What ability do we? Sword? Yeah, maybe sword. Or maybe... No, we'll keep it. Yep, sword's doing good for us. Again, some like Flappy Bird platforming. Ninja. Ruining my flow. Electric blocks. You're ruining my flow. Wonder if there's any secrets in there. There was like a mass tomato behind a wall or something. I don't need that. This room's pretty. All sparkly. Glitter glue. Oh, there we go. Whoa! Close. Mirror! Let's go! That rules. Okay. Take a sword buddy and get mirror. Like, died for a second. I feel bad for missing my cookie. Oh. There's a tomato up there. That. I don't know if we even need to get on this star. We could just walk. Star just makes it cool. Yeah, we could try to active. Oh yeah, there's okay. So there's like just some stuff. We decided to walk for. Oh, double boss. That's scary. Not scary. Easiest bosses. Definitely Kawasaki game. I love that. That attack is. I don't know how useful it is, but it's just cool. Mirror itself is cool. Maybe I'd want one for that. Dangerous ascent. Who's gonna dodge that? Nobody. Please. Oh, did reach. Here. What's in the box? It's Ninja. Biospark. Kind of just like throwing out all the ones that they like forgot to put in other levels. Or I guess sort of ones that thematically don't fit really in any sort of level that they have going on in this game. I could say I don't need that, but I also think now that I have, like, whatever copy abilities I have in my roster, I can inhale those enemies and get the or I can just, you know, take the 2 seconds it takes to tap on the bottom screen. Interesting, it gives me full health before the fight. That's for the other ones, I think. Here we go, we got the computer game boss again. One of the, like, most creative bosses in the whole series. Although, theoretically, you know, not really all. But either is an RPG, I guess, so. Magician casts his ice spell. Works. Takes 48 damage. I wonder, the little stands that show up during this fight must only be ones that you have. Oh no, it's Shovel Knight. It says it's Dark Soul. Yeah, this boss is definitely very cool. This is the one, I mean, you know, because, like I was saying earlier, it's like Kirby's always referencing stuff. They never, like, brought this back. I don't even know if there's even, like, a keychain or a sticker of it or anything in any other game. They should bring this fight back. Tempted by Hammer there. Working with. And this time too, when you fight this in the Great Cave Offensive, it starts off with a slime, but here it starts off with There we go. That guy had his like defenses up. Now he's dead. It literally, like, his head fell off. Plus his armor. And then we fight Charizard. Let's not take it. Let's take out Hammer. Maybe that'll make it a little more satisfying. Ooh. Yeah, that was like a fourth. Which revives itself. The right term to use for that? Guarding doesn't. There we go. Bonk. Kirby and his friends beat all the enemies. You gained 110 XP, not that it matters. Your roundness went up by 3. Your kindness went up by 5. Your softness went up by 5. Your spirit went up by 5. Spirit, like Smash, they predicted. Your eye sparkle went up. Your friendship went up. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Now, isn't there 2 secret areas, or was there only that one? I guess there was only... I thought there was another one sort of here, but, well, now we fight our boss. I love this, like, super compressed picture of... I guess we fight a portion of the boss, kind of. I'm in the giant magical space clock. Ready? I don't know how he does that with his... I will grant you one wish. How do people think this guy would sound? Well, I want to control Popstar. What? Well, we're baited. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Biggest plot twist in... I did it. It all went according to plan. I got the Sun and Moon to fight. I got you to go into space. How the heck did he get the Sun and Moon to fight? It was all according to my perfect little plan. Evil clown boy. Now Popstar is mine, all mine. Now I can cause all the mischief I want. Ha ha ha. See you later. Ho 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 ho. Like Santa Claus. But then the stars combine and they're like, Kirby, you messed up. Please save the world. And Kirby's like, yeah, okay, I guess that's all I ever do. And then, I mean, I don't quite understand here. Like, the clock goes to, like, I guess maybe stop the Sun and Moon from fighting. But, like, nobody had time to wish that, right? Why? Here he goes. Push him off. Oh, darn. Oh. Cover your eyes, kids. It's pretty violent. Bunch of circles touching each other. Then you go on, and you're like, what? Star Fox? Or Galaga? Definitely much more like Galaga. This looks... this looks really cool. I don't remember how this looks. I love this area. Can I do a charge attack? Oh no, but I can just hold the button. But tapping it does make it shoot a little bit. Holding it works. This is music rule. But very... I don't know how well you can hear it over the tuning effects. I always love... Kirby's always, like, slightly changing up the gameplay right before you get to the final boss stuff, and I think that's neat. Very much reminds me of Galaga Arrangement, like a version of Galaga that was on a PS2 Namco arcade game collection that just has like a really interesting, unique sort of look at somewhat similar. Oh god, oh god. So I guess I just straight up get crushed and die if I suck on anything. I better, once again, almost literally Flappy Bird, except I guess you have more control here than Flappy Bird. Magic Nova Nucleus. I don't know, bro. That's kind of the part. Ah, we missed it. The last one, though. Oh, wait. Spin back around. I looked away from the screen for a second there, so I had a mini heart attack thinking that I probably just killed myself by doing that. But no, we're good. We destroyed the heart. Even though, you know, he didn't, like, Nova didn't really do anything wrong. You know, he just grants wishes. Well, to grant a bad wish. But, you know, I guess no man could have all that power. And then it's like, no, you're not done. Now you fight. Everybody's favorite thing in the entire Kirby series, almost. Shut up for It's a very, very great song, even though it's pretty short loop. Oh, I didn't notice that he do that. Oh, last second. Dropping his like vine babies again. There we go. I feel like Hammer might have made that a little too easy. Whoa! And then Nova's all like,
Bruh.
he's done it. The galaxy is saved, and the sun and moon stop fighting. Like, for no reason. There we go. Mark's exploded to death. We're good. We did it. Beat Milky Way wishes in Kirby Superstar Ultra, but there's still more game. Don't worry. Don't fret. Still a little more game left here. Now we get the credit. This credit song. Love it. Director. I guess I probably couldn't attempt to read Japanese names. Don't worry, we got more. This is one of those games, you know, like, sort of the timing that it was out, it was one of those, like, I was in elementary school still, and, like, YouTube was very new, but I remember we looked up, like, videos about this game, and then we saw that there was more after Milky Way Wishes, and we were like, what? But there's not more on the menu. There can't be more, but then there is. Incredible. And I wish games held little surprises like that more often. But I mean, I guess they do if you just go into a game without knowing anything. Try to do nowadays. Motif design. What does that mean? Is that like the UI or direction sort of? Oh, so Kirby goes into the Nova to open it up like the face pipe, so when Mark kills him, he'd go flying into the crack and kill them both. But why does he kill Nova? No idea. You know what? That's a good point. I guess that does sort of explain why Kirby goes in him. Why is it? I mean, I don't know. Just cuz. Maybe Kirby didn't mean to kill him. Maybe? I don't know. But I mean, you know, Nova is like a very dangerous thing because it can just grant any wish ever. So Kirby's probably like, can't have that like 2 inches away from my planet. Better kill it. Super Mario Club, pull to win. Those were playtesters. Wonder if these credits show me like a little secret like peek picture. That's something they sort of started doing. I love how like Marx just has such a cool design. He's such a cool like fight and everything, and he's one of the most sort of popular things from Kirby. But also, like he's only in this game, and he has like 5 lines of dialogue. But like he tricks you. He tricks you. He's evil. There's a plot twist. So you know, I guess that's enough to make him really cool. Yeah, maybe Nova was attacking Popstar, because I mean he does go like straight for the sun and moon. Ruin the music by singing. Marks was in Kirby Story Allies, yeah, but he's not like necessarily in the storyline. At least that's sort of what I was more talking about. Well, I think Mark, because to get Nova to show up, you had to collect the stars, and I think Marks couldn't do that himself, or was like worried to do that himself or something. Got Kirby to do it and tricked him. What's this now? You can now play Revenge of the King and the arena. Sound test mode has also been added. What? That's crazy. Definitely didn't just, I didn't make a save state or anything, so I don't make the same mistake I did before. Yeah, here we go. We have the sound test, let's go. Oh, we don't get the spoilers, but there's more minigames too. I guess maybe I have to do a little more to get those. So I'm thinking, you know, because I usually only stream for 2 hours, and it is already been like an hour and a half. We will do Revenge of the King, because that probably isn't too long. And then we'll also do one of the other modes that we'll unlock after that. And then next time we come back, we will finish it off and do the remaining. That's just, I had to be quiet for that because it's such an awesome little stinger sound. Extremely ominous cutscene, even though it's just DDD. No, he's goofy, he's silly, he's not scary, right? Why doesn't Marks make the wish himself? Well, what do you... I guess Marks could have wished to kill Kirby, but you only get one wish. But no, Marks needed Kirby to get Nova to show up. At least, you know, that's what I assume. There's not, you know, there's like 3 lines of dialogue establishing that whole scenario. Purple plants. So this is essentially a notably more difficult enemy-filled version of the Spring Breeze that started off this game. With like some totally unique enemies that never show up again in the Kirby game. Like, look at these little jester dudes. Cute. King DD is not badass, bro. He can be cool if he wants to. I really like how all these enemies look. These are all like totally unique enemies. Did I ever even get sleep? Look at this tiger dude. That's just good. That's great. Okay. Let's throw 500 bombs at him. We aren't a cartoon tiger friendly. I'd rather have that. Let's make a partner because I always forget. Team. Choo-choo. What do the mushroom dudes look like when they pop their head off, or do they not? I guess they don't. That's supposed to make them harder? Ooh. Carry room. Don't need that health anyway. And definitely too, all these enemies are like, take quite a few more hits than they do than the normal versions of them, because they're clearly just sort of reskins of other stuff, but cooler reskin. Whoa! Tiger jump scare. Or is he more of a cheetah? Or, I mean, he's like a saber-tooth tiger or something. Look at those fangs he had. Like from Ice Age. What's the tiger's name in Ice Age? What is anybody's name from Ice Age except for Sid the Sloth? I will probably immediately remember them if I see them. This elephant dude too. This elephant is an enemy. I guess this elephant... My voice kind of cracked there. This elephant is from Amazing Mirror for the first time, maybe? When they added to this alternate mode. Look at this like poison forest background. Choo-choo-choo. 3, 2. Oh, he did shoot his head off. He had like a really sad face. Stream's tweaking? Is it? Looking okay to me right now. I would like that back, but oh well. Oop. Alright, I was just trying to focus, make sure the screen was not tweaking anymore. Which it seems to not be, but let me know if it... Cool. It was lagging? Okay. I will... Because I was watching this, one of the streamers that I watched today, and he sort of brought up something about stream quality, like video quality, that is probably pretty useful for me, that I will try to do another time. Would hopefully reduce some of the occasional lag that I seem to be getting here. But you know, it's a weird on and off thing. Sometimes the streams are a little laggy, sometimes they aren't, but I think I can do things to make it work totally fine. I guess I don't have a copy ability. Taking yours. We don't need no buddy. Literally, we don't need no buddy. This piece of revenge. Is there pause screen dialogue in this? I guess not. There are like unique pause screens for the modes, I guess, so goofy little deep picture. Ooh. Apples pretty hurt me pretty bad. Those tomatoes totally don't hit you at all. If you stand here. Wow, Wispy, but he's purple. One of these days, they're literally gonna run out of different things to do. They bring them back all the time, and they always like do something slightly different. But you know, they'll run out of ideas. And he does lose to Kirby every time. You're right. That would almost be a sort of goofy but interesting thing to do for another Kirby game. But like have the main antagonist be Wispy. Like somehow he wins or like starts an army or something. There's a loss. Yep, Kirby does. That is what Kirby does. Or that's what Wispy Woods does to Kirby all the time. I should make that like a chat command or something that types out that comic. Or puts out a link to that comic or something. Seems like when a lot's happening with stream glitches, yeah. I think I know what causes that. But it's something that I can only change if I turn the stream off, so we'll deal with it for now. It's an internet thing, not a computer thing. Not everybody in the world can have whatever the best internet connection is. Is there even like a good internet? Does anybody actually have good internet? I like these seagull dudes. Pelicans, I guess would like it. Just get hit by every enemy. Whoa. requiring to fly a lot, and beam is definitely not such a useful ability for that. No, nobody has good internet? Yeah. Exactly. Even with all this talk of 5G or whatever for cell phones, like, they'll never be good. That was kind of a scary. That looks almost like a Pokemon. That dude, whatever we call that dude. I guess all these enemies must have like an official name somewhere. Buying local food on Animal Crossing. This guy just absolutely eated that. There's a lot of like, they throw like an off-screen enemy right at your face very quickly in this game. Or a lot of like, if you're not looking, this room will immediately put you into the pitfall. Progress, right? Just a 1-up? Come on. I don't need that. Like you're making fun of me. What? Ah, hi. This one there. Good job, Poppy Row. Great. Here. Oh, health? Actually need that. Oh, definitely need that now. There we go. Can I keep Poppy Bro Jr. for the like remainder of this? Find out. Apple. Scary apple. That is actually a pretty scary sprite. Cannons are different too. I don't know if those cannons even actually act any different, or they just look different for the sake of looking different. Those apples are really cool. I like those. It wants me to have stone for that. The Fire Lion! The Fire Lion, that's literally called Fire Lion. Like, I don't really know what they were thinking, because, you know, they give most things cute names. But, here we get the Fire Lion. Here, you can turn into Beam. Poppy Bro.
Bruh.
Okay. I'm assuming it's gonna want me to have fire for something after this fight, but that's okay. Poppy Fighter is a joke because of the bomb ability. Yeah, bomb's not the best. Bomb's not the best. Oh, I got my beam right now. There's a crown above it. Does that mean we're going to the boss? Yep. Lolo Lava's revenge. Didn't really do that much though. These characters are actually characters from another game that is called Lolo and Wawa, or called Lolo something or other. Puzzle game. And very cute and interesting with the include them as bosses here. Also, Hero died. Rest in peace. F in chat for Prophet Brody. He tried his best with what he had. Ding. Oh, he's down. Okay, that was close. I still basically have full health, but pretty rad that I do. Come on, they got like a sliver. Ooh. In the anime, they were one person. You're right, they are in the anime. I vaguely remember that. I also remember Rick the Rat's in the anime has a Australian accent, and then Kirby Meta Knight has like a Spanish accent. Kirby has no accent because Kirby doesn't talk. Kirby has a Kirby accent. His random, made up. Oh, you're happy. Oh, that's cringe. Now we can get ice. Look at it. Ooh. The snail in the anime is Escargoon. A pun. Ooh. I think we were talking about that character in one of my other streams. He appears in one of the games. There's like a mini game in Kirby's Mass Attack that very directly references some of the stuff in the anime. I think Escargoon shows up, and then like the nightmare salesman guy shows up. Ah, oh, come on. Ice is great ability. I like that it freezes the carousel, separate from the person. Place has got like a lightning background going on because we're gonna have to fight Kracko. I forget what this version of Kracko like looks like. I know in Kirby Squeak Squad, the Kracko that's in that game, which is like it's like a robot made by one of the Squeak Squad dudes. That one looks really cool. I also remember thinking that boss was hard, but I played Squeak Squad when I was like 7, so everything about any video game was hard when I was 7. There he is. Oh, he's just purple. I ain't here. Ice isn't the best thing to go after this fight with. Beam. He almost has like Darkon's eye from Smash Bros. There we go, we live. Kirby anime has Kirby's fake death, and it's so much more terrifying than it has any right to be. I feel like I remember that too, vaguely. I've seen like maybe I just saw like a meme about that or something. Right, like isn't there like a part where they have a funeral for him or something? I haven't watched too much of the anime. I've seen like the first maybe 5 episodes quite a few times, and the episode where Dee Dee makes a cartoon, because who hasn't seen that one? But a lot of the other stuff I know, I just like I've seen memes and pictures and stuff. Yeah, there was. Glad I remember that vaguely. A 1-up or a tomato? 1-up? DDD brings a melon to Kirby's body. Just like in SpongeBob when they thought Squidward died and Patrick brings them a watermelon. I want mirror. Oh, you fool! Get that mirror to respawn. Also, hang on, I could keep flying there. Is there gonna be a secret room? Oh, there must be. The moon's here, right? Secret door? It is. Let's go. That'd be good. I mean, there's probably just max tomatoes at the bottom. Soda seems to be a pretty uncommon health item. Thought you play as DDD? What, in this mode? You're thinking of the other mode. From Triple Deluxe. Really? Oh wow. Really just did a lot of damage. Yeah, I really like don't want. I don't know how I ended up getting him out. I really don't want Wheel, even like for this fight though. Take Ice for the time being. Does this Cloud part even hurt me? That gives me a lot of invincibility. Here we go. Get rid of Ice. Take a beat. Apparently the best easiest thing to fight this boss with. Boss is like almost a tutorial for Beam. You know, the way he even just like gives it to you. Oh, oh, oh. Pretty good. Kirby's all about fighting the same bosses in because, you know, like we fought these guys in the Spring Breeze, and then we fought most of them in Milky Way Wishes, and now we're fighting them again here. And then there's the arena, which is the boss endurance, so we gotta fight them all. But now, Mount DDD Sky. I totally forgot about this until right now. Oh, now this is a boppin' soundtrack right here. No, Kirby, don't fall! Just kidding, the things we collected come back, and we're saved. We do this again. I mean, it's pretty cool of them to add this in because, you know, the shooting segment from Nova was fun. Why not have another one? Kind of, sort of, even though this was just a boss. It is a little extremely unfair that they put this boss in the arena, though. This is like a Cuphead boss, right? This is like that one Cuphead boss. I feel like Kirby ripped off Cuphead, like, come on. I like that they make the Gordos flash like crazy so that you know that they're there. They would totally blend into the background a little bit. They didn't do that. I'm a bullet hell video game champion. A little bit, not really. When I play Binding of Isaac a lot, that's like almost a bullet hell game. You can also destroy those bullets, I guess. There we go, get out of the sky. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Final stage of the revenge. There's dialogue? I forgot about that. Great King, Kabula has been defeated. What should we do? Human Kirby's coming here now. I guess the anime voice. Relax, Great King. You must stay calm. Right. Well, here's what we do. Kirby will be ours. I guess, is there a little bit of a level here, or do I go right into the boss? Because in Spring Breeze, you go right to the boss. I think. Also, like that the Odyssey set appears now. Candy cane. I want mirror. The ship was terrifying. Kabula? However you say it. First, test him. Go, my servants. It's the clock man, Mr. TikTok. Man, did he know they made an app about him? Oh, that doesn't give you Mike? I mean, eating him when he dies gives you. I thought the music notes do. You might work a while, dude. And your name, too. Ah, Great King, he had an easy time. We'll see how he likes it the next. TikTok? Yeah, exactly. Orange. So, all enemies, and then like beat this guy up. I love that sound clip. Unthinkable, he beat that one too? Kirby's approaching here, Your Majesty. Cursed pink lump, I can't believe it. I love that picture of him crying. Great King, pull yourself together. I like barely even used wheel at all. The whole thing. I mean, I feel like it definitely doesn't even show up that often. Alright, who's next? Third one's the charm. Get him, Fan Fan. Fight. The elephant. Super orange saturated elephant. Wheel doesn't help too much. The wheel definitely does a lot of damage, I guess. What does this give me? Suplex? Yeah. Great King, he beat Fan Fan too. All right, call the cavalry. Yes, Your Highness. Just like get rid of this. Oh, Wild Dude's almost dead. It's kind of raining blocks there. That's new. I don't know if you can. I guess you could play through this. If you did 2-player, I guess you could play through every mode in the game. If you and your friend had 2 copies. But if your friend didn't have a copy, you could play like just Spring Breeze. I remember me and my sister did that a lot. Although I think we do have 2 copies of the game. But I can't say I remember ever doing actual multiplayer that much. Also, 2 fire lions. This is scary. These are very, very like horrifying enemies. I remember if they grab you, yeah, they do that and like all you like it's that. That makes me hurt in real life. We're almost dead. That's fire from it. Ooh. Oh no, he beat everyone we have. Can't anyone beat that guy? Great King Kirby. Oh, what? We're done. Oh, I'm still playing, I guess. Where did that all go? Okay, then I guess it's your turn. But Great King, I can't do it alone. Fine, you can go. There. Don't go, King. Sorry. Great King! Waddle Dee as a helper would be useless unless he had a spear. Like, some of them could do. Spear's not an ability in them. No spoilers. The spear didn't even exist. I think spear was first in Return of Dream. And there he is. The hardest boss in the game. How do we defeat this guy? Oh my, wait, Burning Wheel actually died. There we go, he's dead. He can kill him. Bye, Leo. There's actually, like, interesting trivia I'm realizing now. In the original Superstar, in the arena, you fight a Waddle Dee. That's just like a random Waddle Dee with no explanation, but this game gives that an explanation because you fight him here. Didn't realize that until now. Oh, I don't have a copy ability. Made it here. Now arm yourself. Oh, it gives me hammer? I don't remember that. That's... Also, don't worry, Waddle Dee's still alive. He's right there. Oh. Our grudge will be settled at last with the best song ever composed in it. Meet my powerful secret weapon, a brand new DDD hammer. Beep, beep. Beep. The song. So hard. But he's still going. It's the debut of Master Chief. Already used multiple times since then, although he's dead. Easy game. Baby game. Game for babies. I like this credit scene, if I remember this. Just watch him go sad. Everything's so quick. Yeah, maybe that's me for the most part. being too quick, but fine. It's a baby game. I know what I'm doing. I've been around this block before. on sprites. Go back. We got those cute little Kirby sprites. Artwork. There's Kirby as modern art there. Homestuck. Poor DDD. He just wants to be cool. Like in the actual Kirby storyline, is King DDD actually the king of anything, or did he just kind of like made it all up and like, nah, I'm king, and then everybody's like, okay, sure. There's like no laws here because everybody's just happy all the time, so it doesn't matter. The only time anybody in the Kirby world isn't happy is when they want to kill Kirby, or come from another planet and try to take over the world. And I guess Mark's. You can now play Ultra Nightmare or Meta Nightmare Ultra. Oh, okay. Now here we got to make a decision. Why don't we do the arena, and then that'll be the end of our stream. Then we can finish up this game next time with the remaining moves. But yeah, let's go do the arena then. I thought a different mode is going to unlock after that. I was going to do that instead of the arena, but I guess I got to understand why it wants you to do the arena first. So, see if I could do the arena. Maybe DDD gave money to the Wild Bees? Maybe. Probably more like food. You know, it seems like a lot of the Kirby worlds is just based more on like food. But then again, you know, with money you can buy food. A very dramatic cutscene. Marks? Definitely a new cutscene for this game. Like, I don't think there was anything like this. Original Superstar. Here we go. So this is a boss rush. Very much like Smash Bros. All-Star mode. And I wonder what I want. I feel like I sort of want Plasma because that's ranged. That'd be useful. But why don't I make a Rock Buddy? Because he seems like he'd stay alive for a while. I love that it gives you sleep. Like, they have the audacity to put sleep in here. Usually, you know, baby strat, I play this with Rock. Like, I just use Rock and I'm just invincible most of the time. But, let's see what we can do. See if we can clear this without eating cheap invincibility all the time. We'll be so pleased by our success. The Nightmare Before Christmas song quote. Or rather, I guess just a quote from the song from the Nightmare Before Christmas video game. I don't know if that's something a lot of people know about. They made a Nightmare Before Christmas video game on the same engine as the Devil May Cry game. Well, you can bounce on your buddy's head apparently. That's definitely another thing that like comes from Kirby, but it's national. Oh, he's still alive. By a thread. You gotta go, that's fine. Thanks for joining in. I hope you had some fun and you have a good night and week and night and all that stuff. I don't know. I'll probably be streaming again on Sunday. Sunday, Saturday. Or tomorrow if I feel what I should do. Back to this. This arena, like, there's quite a few bosses, but it's not too tough because of the health they give you. So we'll keep seeing if I can do the first try. First try. Okay, well that was, yeah, okay, we're speedrunning now. Do I know if the Invader Zim Doomsday Dice game is good? I don't know because I never played that, but I've seen that online. I would definitely like to own that eventually because I would like to know if that's good. There's probably a video about it somewhere or something. That's definitely an interesting Invaders in product. Oh, be worth my time looking into it. Oh, Waddle Dee like bumped into him, and that counted as doing damage to him. Oh, Waddle Dee, go get something, please. Because he can't pick it up. You heard it sucks, but you got it anyways. Oh, Waddle Dee. I mean, he actually has quite a bit of health if I don't just inhale him right away. Well, I'd be interesting in knowing how it is. I would assume, like, how much of it even has to actually do with, How about this? Do I actually have to grab that? I mean, I guess I can just get plasma back after plasma time. Or I can do this. That worked. Let's go. He is a tough fight, you're right. I'm like totally invincible here though. So I would like him to get off. Meta Knight. Meta Knight, please. That does a lot of damage. Tornado. The tornado that's in Smash Bros. That's where it comes from. Oh no, no, nah. I don't think there's anything you could do to avoid that attack unless you're... Oh no. Oh god. You were talking about Waddle Dee? Oh, well, Meta Knight is also tough because I'm about to die. No! Okay, wow. I literally lost all of my health to that. So we will try harder. And then if we lose like 5 times, I'll just cheat and use rock. Maybe, I don't know, let's do hammer this time maybe. I'm more used to that than I am plasma. But I know people usually work using plasma. We got a plasma buddy. And of course all the bosses are in different order, so watch me get Meta Knight like last. I lose them again. But like a billion years later. Bruh. Okay, you know, maybe I should have been using hammer the whole time. I'm gonna fight the double Wispy Woods before the single Wispy Woods. Okay, hammer is ridiculously strong. I gotta be careful here though. There's a lot of opportunities where you can't hit this guy, and I need to make sure I avoid. I don't always try to go for hits. There, but okay. I don't know if this air spin move makes me invisible. Visible, invincible. Here, if I do this, that'll protect me, right? That actually worked, I'm surprised. Ah, not close enough. There goes my plasma buddy. What's his name? Mark? We'll call him Mark. Rhymes with spark though, so it works. There we go. Easy. I was gonna say I can pick up that plasma. Was I mad when Mr. Blizzard couldn't be my friend and Star Allies? Maybe, because he's a cute character. He should be a friend because Hammer has bonkers, so why not with him? Okay, I get some stupid damage here. We can get some health Oh, this might be a little fight. See if the hammer can go through the platforms, maybe? Can it? It does. Oh. Don't jump right into it. Ooh. We know it only takes 2 hits. Ah, I got stuck. Can I do this? I can do that. Okay. Gotta start using that move more. Non-stop.
Bruh.
I feel like I should take this, because that feels oh, it does. It feels less than half the health. Oh, I thought it filled half. That was good on me to take it. I'm gonna take like a few whacks from the hammer to... Hi, Mr. Frosty, we were just talking about you. The boss health bar is like, for all the bosses, not just the one facing him. Oh, nice. Oh, I guess I can make a hammer buddy. Here. The other mini bosses right after that. I like the chef's sort of expression and expression like when he gets hit and when he's dead. Ridiculously. A Bugsy. Yeah, go after him. I guess I'll grab a health. Probably should. And the hammer's still there. There's only 11 more bosses still. Yeah, the health will be best. I'm being a little bit careless. What even hit me? Can I not touch his body yet? Oh. Not just the head would hurt me. Oh. Okay, well. Gonna need to heal again. Somehow we did a lot of damage though. I guess probably my partner did. Yeah, we can take instead. This boss isn't hard, I'll probably take here. Fielding is very useful. If that seriously was enough just to kill that one, that's whack. I guess maybe if I did what I did on the Wham Bam guy, if I did that probably could help me. Charizard. Right? Like there's no way this isn't like they weren't thinking Charizard when they designed this. Oh, look at that, his head gets smushed down and it's like I really bonked him. Oh, and it doesn't do the XP time. Might be a little tough with hammer. Also just not exactly surprising to fight. Never like to hear that sound. Oh no, we're gonna die again. Oh. Alright. So I was close. There's only 13. Do better. We'll do better this time. Just a bunch of trial and error, basically. Or if I lose my patience, then we can use stone, or I can just wait, try again, another time. I didn't even fight him on the last attempt, did I? Flame attack. Oh, no, no, no. No! Oh, I just reset at this point. Oh, pressing the wrong button to shield. Let's let's redo that one. I forgot about that attack. Gets rid of the hammer, but it's very strong apparently. Well, you can't start me with this. Should be hopefully relatively easy to not take damage here. Never mind, I took damage. I took a lot of damage. Going really fast. Oh. Oh. Only got one. Oh. Fracco. Hard, right? The hammer will reach him, right? It does. Good, good, good. Oh, but it didn't do too much damage because it's hard to fight. Yeah, darn, a lot of this stuff does so much damage. Gotta be a little more protected. Oh, come on. You got hit on Wispy Woods twice. How embarrassing. My least favorite Invader Zim comic? I don't know if I could really pick one, because I have most of them. I'm missing maybe like 5 of them. And I'm very behind on reading them, even though there's like almost no reason for me to have not read them, but I don't know, I can't really think on the top of my head ones that I didn't like too much. The most recent one I just read was when Gur like pretends to be Div. I like that one a lot. That one definitely seemed like it would have been an episode of the show. I mean, that's just sort of how most of them are. But I really liked, it was one of the earliest issues, really, but the one of all about video games where like Div keeps going in different video games. That one's awesome. That's, dare I say, my favorite, what I've read. You don't like the KC Green ones? Yeah, I don't remember, because, you know, it's been a while since I read them, but I don't remember the plots for those ones, but I love his drawing style. I like that for the comics they weren't afraid to just like get a bunch of different artists and sort of let them do whatever sort of art style that they work with. Because Zim's a sort of thing where like it's all about the base concept rather than the visual style. So it's like you could apply any visual style to the way the characters and everything still works. I love that ginormous explosion when you take that. We do really bad on this boss, but here, why don't let's make a bonkers buddy and then we can make plasma. That'll make it better on this boss. We can have a ranged attack. You know, if I don't face the wrong way. Casey Green one introduced you to the series? Oh, okay, I can see how that could be confusing to see that as your first one. I always meant to do videos about those, like, as they came out, but with, just with school and stuff at the time, excuse me, it was, tough to get something like that done. Oh, 5 bunkers, I guess I have plasma now. Oh, I can make a plasma belly at least. Probably kill. We're on 8. Pretty good unless we get Meta Knight in it. Oh! He ate me! Okay, doesn't do that. Boss is okay. I can hit that. Plasma kind of makes like the Undertale death sound. Very like specific sound effect to think about, but what I heard. Plasma's not real good for this. It's such a big area. Stay nice and far away. No Meta Knight. Worth healing. Fake Pikmin 4 trailer recently. Sorry. I can buy that. That's 100% something I'm dying for. I really do grab it. Kind of like almost defeats the whole purpose of it. Okay. I have to do a lot of damage to him without getting myself killed. That's not what I wanted to have happen. Meta Knight's scary? A bit. Especially as a fight. Very tough fight. Nah, I got caught up in that. And I got hit twice because I landed on him. That's not fair. There we go, that should go. Good. Hit hammer, I guess. Then his mask will come off. What? Still 9 left. That's big fire. Oh, hi, Piranha Plant. Oh, I like the new Mario Party. I don't own it, but I played it a little bit, and I did like it. I'm not really the biggest Mario Party in general. I played Mario Party 8 a lot as a kid on the Wii. That's sort of the only one I ever really played like with other people and stuff. So I never got too much out of like other Mario Party games except for that one. Whoa. Hammer. Aw. Is that a strategy if I just like wait on this boss fight for an ability that I want to show? Yes, fire wasn't actually good for this. What does Jet do? I don't know if Jet even is good for damage. I just like never use it ever. Same with the wheel, like anything that sort of affects the way that Kirby like moves isn't an ability I really care to use. So my Blade Knight is all too. Doing a very bad job avoiding it. Eagerly waiting for Hammer to show up again. Oh. There we go. This should help. Even it has dialogue for the helper when he dies. We got Hammer now, we can't lose. Able to get 2 of those hits. Let's go. I don't know why I said that like upstairs as I said. Boss killed me the other time. I almost weirdly feel like Parasol would help on this fight, but I'm gonna risk taking a next tomato. So 8 fights left. Ah. Okay, so no, wait, it doesn't reach actually. Oh, oops. I really have to get up there, right in front of the cannon to hit him. That will work. This cannon seems to only have like 1 attack though. Not too hard, just needs some patience. Easy peasy. Okay, I definitely just made that way harder for myself than I thought the other time. The hammer, buddy. Now this is a boss I should be careful with. He moves around a lot. Like my bonkers buddies do. Oh, that's not good. Nope, that's not good. There we go. That was close. He almost burnt me to a crisp. I mean, I don't need health for Waddle Dee, but I need health in general. Take one of those. I actually took damage on Waddle Dee. That did a lot of damage too. I guess probably because it's contact damage. Like, probably touching an enemy does significant damage that not touching. And then the boss that you can't hit. Ooh. I guess if I just stay here, I'll totally save it. Oh, takes around enough to hit me. Oh, darn. Oh, one more time. Oh! I was in that flame, but it was okay. Did not shoot until I stopped moving. Should it blew itself up. That laser's staying there for a while. You're assuming that the hand from Midnight Ship is a girl? You know what? No, I'm for it. 4 left. 1 more recovery thing. We're in dangerous territory. Oh, okay. That's good. Look at the running attack. We don't need it. There's hammer again, so I can get a hammer buddy. You're assuming Kirby's a girl. Oh. Okay, that was bruh. He didn't even do anything. Now we have DDD and then Marks. Is DDD always the second to last one? Maybe I should let Bonkers handle most of this. Don't want to get too close because I don't know when he's going to end up doing his inhale attack. There we go. Alright. Yeah, Mario's on the side there. I showed that when I did Spring Breeze. Don't pick up the fighter. Here we go. We're on Marks. Gotta like hold my breath and have a little patience. And Mario's on the side there, and if they can't be seen in the game, but like if you go into the textures and like sort of zoom out, there's a few more characters. I don't know if it's like Wario or Luigi or something. More cameos that we're in. I think even like Samus was in like the original game or something. Yeah, that scares us. Yep. Is this scary? Oh no, it's just. Oh, his laser. His laser where he has like really amazing expression on his face. We're able to. Oh, Bonkers, come on, man. Oops. There we go. Get out of town. I like that it just ends like immediately. You don't even really see Marks float or anything. I guess there's kind of a reason for that. It's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Yeah, we all had hammers in the DDD fight. There we go. 13 minutes, 38 seconds. That's definitely. I wonder what the fastest speed ever is. Fastest speed ever is definitely probably like 8 minutes or 6 minutes even. You can now play Helper to Hero. Special announcement: you can now play the nostalgic Magneton Punch. Oh, but not the other one yet. But here we can end off the stream by doing the sub game on level 3 because I'm a maniac. And Mario's in this background too, and Birdo. Oh, I botched that. This is just a timing mini game where I just gotta press when the meters are full or when the icons are touching. Easy stuff. Messing that one up, the timing on that one. Weird. Oh, beat him just barely. I gotta do really good on this one now. Oop. Oop. Ooh. 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 You dare me to beat Helper to Hero as Plasma Wisp? I think I did. On our original version of the game, I feel like we beat Helper to Hero quite a few times. I didn't mean to do this again. I guess I will. But we will be doing Helper to Hero on our next stream. We'll finish off this game on the next stream because it's been a little over 2 hours now here because the arena took a while, but of course it did. It's supposed to be hard. But I thank you guys very much for tuning in, and I hope you'll catch the next Kirby Superstar Ultra stream, which I don't know if I'll do it this weekend or for at the beginning of next week. Do helper hero is Fighter Joe? No, I'm bad. I have no idea how to use Fighter. That would be a disaster. There we go. Go back to the screen and get our relaxing music. Also make a save state, so accidentally mess everything up again. Not that I did that, but there we go. That'll conclude Superstar Ultra for the night. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. I hope you tune in for the next time. Keep a lookout on YouTube notifications and things from me. Hopefully YouTube just does a good job of telling you when I do these things, but I also write some stuff out when I start streams, or just a few hours before I do the streams. Oop, I minimized the game. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you had some fun watching me do that. And next time we'll have some real challenges in this game. We'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching.